This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They're setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really, he lost one down the sideline. Into the hallelujah land. All wideouts, no backs. Comes out throwing on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the DB right with him to knock it away. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral it. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive.
Trying to get behind the defense. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They'll line up for a second down play. They go to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it in. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. From the gun, the running back has it. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling on until they find an answer.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Hit as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Downfield and in. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the... He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete... First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense in an empty set. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Fires one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the...
He's going to throw deep right side. And he pulls it in at the 15. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Snap it to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. 4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pet. Into the end zone he goes. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Penn! Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He lost one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy. And this late in the year, if we're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you can tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. They're going to run it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. The Nittany Lions will keep this drive going.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Handoff from the shotgun. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll go right back to him. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the punishment has been extended. You know, the way he's going has me churning through the old memory bank here for the single game touchdown record at Penn State. You know who that was?
I have no idea.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone. Gonna take a shot. Snags it on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops the throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Leaves it with the back. Finally stopped at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 6. He now has 85 yards rushing in this game, and what a year he's had, getting closer and closer to 1,800 for the season. Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Pulls it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The give to the back. Touchdown, Penn State! Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next. Going for it all. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's brought down after the pick.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
At the 15, he's loose. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like
lost one deep down the right side. A full dive to haul that one in. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He'll take another shot here. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw...
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for blockers. And the returner is stopped. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Nicholson. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. Nothing but green ahead. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Time is of the essence, just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow someone.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy...
Afterburners coming. The 30, the 20. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going for the big play. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Grab near the sticks. It's Harbor. He's off to the races. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Badger.
How about the day for this young player? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Only 14 seconds to play. The hands team on the field, and it'll come down to this onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it. Game is essentially over right now, and you wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but it won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going